We're frozen.
What are we doing?
We're a talking picture. What's the phrase here?
I want to ask you a serious question. You guys are a punk rock band, come from punk rock background, mostly, and now you're like suddenly kind of a big radio band. How do you actually feel about that?
Becoming a successful radio band usually involves a number of compromises on the band's part. At least in my experience, that's what I've seen when bands go to radio. I'm happy with the fact that radio came to us. We didn't go to radio. And what we were doing at some point became cool, apparently. You know what I mean?
Do you think that it really helps you to get your message out too? Is that something that's important to you?
I totally think that. And that's kind of the main reasons why, you know, we're even on a major label nowadays. You know what I mean? Or that we are cool with the radio play that we do get, because it reaches so many people who are kind of force-fed commercial mainstream music and don't really. It's not really their fault, but they don't really find other types of music.
I just want to add something that you guys must be doing something right, because every night after you play, there's a lot of dudes without their shirts on.
Yeah.
And they're stoked.
Yeah.
Like, stoked. Right.
Really stoked.
And let's be honest, we all play music to get dudes to take their shirts off. I grew up as a meat eater, you know what I mean? I was a meat eater till I was 17, 18 years old, you know, and that was something that was very ingrained in me, just like it was ingrained in my parents, you know, and so growing out of that was difficult at first. You know, the first time I saw PETA literature, animal rights literature, it was something that didn't sit well with me right away, simply because I was so accustomed to eating meat that it was such a part of me. I refused to even question it, because it was like, I can't change my life like that, first of all, you know. Second of all, you know, I've been raised my entire life believing that this is okay and this is right. And so it was a difficult adjustment. But once you see the truth behind the meat industry, you realize that the only reason we're still eating meat is because it's been passed down to us by the generation before us. Because someone said, "Don't worry about it. You know, it's okay. This is what we do." And I think that's what's happening with this whole green conscious society that we're beginning to live in. It's really, I'm sure you guys noticed this, it's really putting a spotlight on vegetarianism and veganism, because people are realizing that even if you can't convince that person to give a shit about the lives of animals, but maybe they do give a shit about the environment, and then you realize what being vegetarian and vegan, what it does for the environment, you know, what it does for our country's water supply, what it does for the distribution of food in general, you know what I mean, and what a health conscious decision it is to make. And if you care about the environment, one of the very, very simple things that you can do is just simply change your diet.
Go vegan!
I have a question. Is Billy Hamilton's mustache vegan?
Oh, you bet.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us about it?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a bit about this mustache. Everything that goes into my mouth crosses through this mustache, and everything that crosses through this mustache is vegan.
The mustache is the gatekeeper.
Oh,
yeah, really. None shall pass. Oh, you're vegan.
If I'm face to face with Colonel Sanders, I'm punching him in the balls.